Welcome to the week of Monday, February 17th, President's Day, through Saturday, February 22nd. Busy calendar for the week for teachers. So let me run through several events for the week before we get to the tip of the hats. On Monday, February 17th, we're going to have an Achieve 3000 meeting, or actually an Empower 3000 meeting, with a group of teachers that I've invited to my office. Now, we have a couple teachers on campus, Jolynn Wiley and Sheila Thompson, currently using Empower 3000, but we've had the opportunity to get a hold of some other Empower resources, and there's a group of teachers that I've invited to my office to have a meeting. That meeting will begin about 8:15 in my office on Monday morning. You also remember that Monday is the early release day for students. Now, students will be released, I believe the schedule says 12:25. I'm expecting teachers to eat from 12:30 to 1, so we can get started just after 1 o'clock over in MIT to talk about our reflection activity for professional development or for our PDP. Now, I sent out instructions for this activity. If you are totally secure on doing this on your own, you please feel free to do that and use the rest of the time for planning purposes. But if you need some help with that, come over to MIT and we'll be offering help through our admin team and our data team over in the MIT building. That help will take probably 20-30 minutes to get you the information you need, and then you'll be able to use the rest of the day for planning, because we are losing that March 14th planning day. Moving to Tuesday, I see on the calendar right here in front of me a block party in the cafeteria courtyard for 9th and 10th graders. Again, we continue to change this around. We rescheduled it from last week and moved it to this week to take care of a few things that we need to take care of before the block party. Also, I have a CCC online credit meeting with teachers involved in CCC, our virtual class that we facilitate on our campus that many of our students take. That meeting again is in the principal's office, my office. That meeting will begin at 8:15, and we're going to talk about some of the problems, quite frankly, that are going on with CCC. Hope classes on that day will be attending a dating violence presentation. This will be the boys only, and this presentation will be in the auditorium, and I believe Coach Gillis is doing the teaching of this presentation. IST meeting will be on Wednesday, admin conference room at 8:30, and also that's the day of the United Way luncheon for that group that won the United Way competition. That will be in the culinary arts room. Some of you are helping us cover those teachers so they can have an extended lunch from that team that won that competition. So I know that'll be a good day over in our culinary arts room as we have a special luncheon sponsored by Kyle Holly and some of the folks around United Way to thank that team for doing such a great job on raising money this year. Moving to Thursday, we have an advanced academics teacher meeting. These are for teachers that Miss Austin will be meeting with. It's 8:45 in the Media Center conference room. She will send out information to those teachers that should attend. I believe this particular meeting is going to be with AP and dual enrollment teachers, and I think we're going to have one here in another week or two that will be centered around those that teach honors. So you'll be receiving that invite if you haven't already received it to attend that Media Center conference room meeting on Thursday at 8:45. DA data chat for 11th and 12th graders. These are the teachers with Mandy King. That's in room N38 at 8:30 on Thursday as well. And this is a looking at DEA data and where we stand with DEA data with 11th and 12th grade English teachers, I believe. Hope class, the girls will go to a dating violence presentation in the auditorium. Alexander Timmons will be doing that, teaching with those girls in the auditorium. There's also a MTSS SIP meeting in the admin conference room at 1 o'clock that day. That won't affect any of you, but basically we'll be outlining to the district and to the state what we're doing in relation to MTSS and school improvement on our campus. SAC meeting Thursday morning as well in the library. Speed Weeks has started down in Daytona, so I thought it was appropriate for this week's Tip of the Hat, segment to be sponsored by Jack Bryan, who provided this hat to me from the 1992 NASCAR champion, Alan Colwicky. So thanks, Mr. Bryan, for that. Our tip of the hats this week, I have really three that go out. First of all, I will mention Coach Hank Hullett. Coach Hullett dealt with a lot of adversity this season with the basketball team, but was able to come through and have a good ending to the season, and actually went off to play in the playoffs against a really good team down in Gainesville. But I took our kids down there, inspired them. We had a great game. Fell a little bit short, about 8 points short, but this was a pretty fantastic team, and very proud of where Coach took us from to where we are today, as we ended the season on, even though it was a loss at the end of the season, on somewhat of a high note. So we appreciate Coach's efforts above and beyond, and just would do like a tip of the hat out to Coach Hullett. Congratulations, Coach. Also like to send a tip of the hat out to Katrina Dawson and Tracy Worrell for a wonderful, wonderful bow dance. Now, if you've never put on a big dance, it takes a lot to put on a big dance. It's a lot of hours. And they inspired those students and worked with those students and decorated that gymnasium into UFOs and robots and stars and planets, and a very, very, very positive environment for our students on Saturday evening. And that doesn't happen by accident. There's a lot involved with doing that. So a tip of the hat goes out from the Milton community to Katrina Dawson and Tracy Worrell for a job well done in carrying out another wonderful bow dance this year. So, gang, busy week as I said. A few tip of the hats go out. Let's get ready to have a wonderful week at MHS.